With ways to unblock a drain, people you can trust, no stress or strain. From WCs to septic tanks, homes and business and schools and banks, and we keep you moving day and night. The service is fast and the charges are light. We clean, we service, install and repair, even dig up the road cause we're qualified there. We're king of the drains.
Call Wessex Drainage Solutions on Salisbury 349 324.
As I said, we lost one of our own Sunday morning. Mickey Parker, Mike, he was known to all of us. Sadly lost his fight to motor neuron disease. It gives me great pleasure to tell you that Julie and the family are here. So for them and Mickey, a minute's applause.
Back to Fitches, a bit of space. Fitches all first half as we are now. Salisbury corner. Again the big man up from the back of the penalty box. Freer's corner. Nicked on by Brett and gone in the last few moments. It's now West Brom 1, Wigan 1. Stuart Sinclair trying to get in his way, I think, down there, warming up the Salisbury sub. Miller, long throw, comes in, only half cleared by Salisbury. Into this near side right from Chelmsford City. Miller's cross comes in, blocked by Weller, it's loose in the penalty box. Justin's going in there with the Chelmsford man goes down, and he can't get some kind of shot. It's a bit of a melee in the 18-yard box. Corner on the right, Ray's just doing something in the 18-yard box, but actually definitely going on in there. Corner for Chelmsford, to be taken by Cook. It's a deep one this time. Clark's header, saved by distance across.
great team performance. Coming from 1-0 down, it's not easy. And fair play to Chelmsford, they chucked everything forward. It's a tough game, but I think the best team won outdoors.
Did you ever expect to finish like that?
No, I was dreaming about it. Since we went 1-0 down from the first leg. And what a way to finish it. Right in the last minute. Really fantastic finish.
Over on Sunday.
Is it Dover, is it? Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a tough game. It's going to be a bit edgy for the first 20 minutes like today, but I mean, we're capable of being anyone.
In front of 1,500 today, maybe 2,000 when on Sunday. They've vaunted having it here.
Oh, the fans have been fantastic all season, and today they turned out and it's fair play to them. They were definitely the right time. They deserve it as well.
I know you're a left back. Sensational centre back.
I done okay, yeah, I done alright. I think it was not about me, it's about the team. But I mean, Brian Dutton alongside me, he was talking to me all through the game.
Right on, everybody.
Brilliant. As well, we're looking back on a win for the Whites. Salisbury 2, Chelmsford 0 on the day, 2-1 on aggregate, and Salisbury are through to next Sunday's playoff final. Manager Darryl Clark is with us. Well, Darryl Clark, as a manager, you must be proud to punch tonight.
Proud of punch. To be honest with the old players, through the whole season. I think we deserved the final slot. Over the 2 legs, I thought we just about edged it. Chelmsford, came here, was was a little bit edgy. 35-40 minutes in the first half. I thought we didn't really get ourselves going. Made a bit of a formation change and a personnel change for the second half, and I thought it was the only team that looked like we're going to win it. And it's testament to the fitness of the boys at the end. Look how fit my boys are. My boys are still running around after 90 minutes. Still running around, still tempo of our play still very good, and that's how we won the game. We killed them off, and no fitting man to get a winner than Stuart Sinclair.
I was going to say, he's won so many accolades for Player of the Year this year, and what a time to win it, and what a goal to get it with.
He deserves it. He's a great lad, as they all are. But it's he's a player that for me that's deserved to play a lot higher. He's been around the non-league circuit a little bit. I mean, when I went to watch him a couple of times at Arsley, his energy and his enthusiasm on a windy night in Arsley just made me think, this kid will do me, and he's been absolutely superb. So as of all the boys, I thought, my back four was immense. What they chucked forward, we dealt with very well. And Puds, we're superb, positional play, and didn't look troubled for a lot of the game.
What about the first goal? When it goes in against you, it's just one of those things. When it goes in for you, you have to take it. I mean, their keeper clears the ball off the backside of their player, it rolls into the net. Maybe that evened out the dubious penalty at Chelmsford on Tuesday.
You'd like to think so, wouldn't you? But the ball played through there gives a bit of hesitation in their back line, and that's what got the goal. So I look at the quality rather than the error from them. That ball put them under a bit of pressure and they didn't deal with it. So but obviously a fortunate goal from our perspective. However, I don't think anybody could who was at the game today could disagree that we didn't deserve it.
No, absolutely not. Now, when the winning goal went in, you went off down the touchline. You didn't slide on your knees like certain DeCanio did last weekend, did you?
No, I did actually. I did a slide tackle, but it's no good because I've had a pulled thigh. I pulled my thigh in a charity game, so that's done it no favours. But the passion and the desire from a squad of players, and when Stuart Sinclair picked the ball up, I just knew that I just fancied him to cut inside and smash it in the right. I see it every day in training, and that's what he's capable of. And I said to my assistant Mikey, I just said, here it comes, and little behold, he checks inside and smashes it into the roof of the net. So fantastic finish, fantastic end to a game.
I know you're going to be full of praise and have been, and rightly so for your players, but a word for you personally. You wandered out on the pitch on your own after the game at Chelmsford with a face like thunder because of that penalty. I watched you walk out on the pitch on your own a few minutes ago with a sort of whole different range of emotions. I mean, for you and for the club and for the players, such a contrast from Tuesday.
Well, I gather my thoughts there at the end of the game. Obviously frustration at Chelmsford, and I'm obviously delighted today, but I still gather my thoughts. The way I look at it, I was club captain in this club. When we got demoted 2 levels, and for the rule to get changed a couple of weeks after. So my aim is to be and get this club back into the Conference Premier, and we're one game to try and achieve that. Probably 3-4 years sooner than anybody that expected it to be. But we're in there with a shot, and we'll give it our best shot. I hope as many we've got 1,500. Whoever we may place in the final, I hope we get 2,000 our own fans in here. Let's get it crammed up. Let's get behind the boys and let's see if we can do it.
All right, well played today. See you in the week and see you next Sunday. That's Salisbury manager Darryl Lee and your love of football. I didn't dream last night that you would score that winning goal, but the headlines will say, what a goal from Stuart Sinclair, congratulations, what a day, what a goal, what a finish.
I didn't dream of it either, to be honest. I don't score many, so to score like that is phenomenal. But still, that's only half the job done, so we can celebrate a little bit, but it needs to simmer back down, ready for the preparation for the final here on Sunday.
Talk us through the goal. Late on, were you always thinking, I'm going to go for goal here?
The fullback just let me have my right foot, so he backed off 2 steps, took it inside and just hit it, and I thought I'd just hit it hard, and usually they fly over the bar. I just see it fly in the net. I never know what to do because I never score, so I just run around like, oh no. But yeah, it flew in, so hey, happy.
I think your manager said that in training he's watched you do that quite often. I think he almost took over your celebrations. He went down the touchline, followed by the subs and half the team. You went the other way, like you say, not knowing what to do next, and the other players went with you.
Yeah. One of the lads said that. One of the lads said he went running straight down and did a 2-foot tackle or something.
It's like Paolo Di Canio.
Yeah. He obviously didn't know what to do either.
A wonderful afternoon. I know it's a whole team game, of course it is.
Yeah.
But you've won quite a few awards this year. You were named a Supporters Club Player of the Year, and I know players always say that's the award you want to win because it is voted for by the players. Yes, you've got next Sunday, but the way you're finishing this season personally, that does surely cap a good campaign for you.
Yeah, I'm over the moon because obviously 8 weeks ago I was a bit down in the dumps with my groin injury. I'd had the groin injury for months and months and months, and it just gradually got worse and worse and worse to a point where I couldn't play anymore. And to be out for 10 weeks and to see us slip away slightly, and for us to end up second, it was a little bit destroying, to be honest. So now to pick up and to push into this last little bit, you just got all the effort I can now for the last game.
What about the match itself today? The first leg wasn't great in Essex, and we thought that might be the case with it being the first leg. The first half today, it took a while to get going from both sides. Were you disappointed there wasn't the tempo from Salisbury in the first half?
Yeah, the tempo is always important because when we come here, when we are here, you've got the crowd, and most players aren't used to the crowd here. It's a big crowd. I think there's 1,500 people here, which is massive for this league. People aren't used to that, and if you can keep the tempo high and keep things ticking over quickly, people get destroyed, and that's what we have to do. That's what we have to do on Sunday. Tempo from the start.
I think I'm right in saying, I know you've told us about being on the books at Luton, but you didn't get into the senior side there. Have you ever played higher than Conference South in the past?
No, I never played higher in terms of actually professional full man's football. I played in the reserves at Luton, obviously quite a lot, but I never got professional contracts. So I've never even had a professional. I've never been full time. So for the 7 years that I've been part time, it's almost now just nearly there. So finals, it's so big for me. It's so big. It's a massive step.
2 more things. Again, referring back to the interview we did with you in the week, which was played on our breakfast show with Graham this morning, you said that you're all Spurs fans in the Sinclair household, and when Spurs win, the Sinclair household erupts. It must have done that today, surely, with that late goal.
Yeah, my mum and dad were here, and I know they'd have been going crazy. So yeah, it would have gone nuts, and it'll be awesome tonight when we get home in a couple of hours, and we can enjoy it. Yeah.
And we also talked about you and your brother Rob and your love of long hair. Yeah. You can now let your hair down for one night, can't you, tonight? What one night anyway? Yeah,
not too crazy. Have a few drinks, enjoy the sun, enjoy the bank holiday weekend, and then back to training.
You know, Spurs lost 4-0 today, didn't they? No, they didn't. I'm winding you up. Yeah. Well played today.
Cheers.
See you in the week. That's Stuart in that one. Here. Let me bring in Salisbury captain Brian Dutton. Congratulations! You must be really proud to be captain.
Oh yeah, it's been a great day. I mean, the turnout. I'm not sure what the attendance was, but the fans were brilliant. They made such a noise, and you know the performance of the boys. Everyone needed to be standing up and be counted today, and that's exactly what they did. And I was proud of every single one of them.
There's more than 1,500 inside the ground today. Of course, the hope is now to get more for the final next Sunday. What about the game itself? It wasn't a classic in the first half. It's still quite edgy, but once you got things going in the second, that made the difference.
Yeah, with the scoreline being 1-0, it was still a case of both teams trying to keep the back door shut and build on that and trying to nick a goal. And you know, it was never going to be brilliant football from the off. It was pretty windy out there. I don't know if you could appreciate it from the stands, but it was very windy out there, so it was difficult to play. But I thought the boys did reasonably well with the playing. You know, they got down as much as they could and passed it about and tried to move the Chelmsford players, because it's very difficult breaking a team down that's come to defend for 90 minutes. And I thought the boys created some excellent chances and we could have scored more today.
We've talked all season long about how versatile this squad is, and you're a case in point. You've gone back from midfield to play centre half today. Callum Hart has moved into the centre. Ryan Brett's coming in at left back. So almost a completely different back four to Tuesday.
Yeah, I mean, you know, the modern game is you've got to be able to play different positions if you want to be in a team, because you know, managers are working on tight budgets and need versatile players, and we've got that here. We're lucky that the boys can adapt to different positions for different matches, and that's what we've managed to do today. You know, I think Callum got man of the match, and Ryan Brett had a great game. All the boys are fantastic. You can't pick one or two. I thought they were all brilliant.
I'm just hearing that Dover Eastleigh is going to penalties. So be quick. Do you want to play one or the other?
No preference whatsoever. I think that you'd probably get a better crowd down here if it was Eastleigh, but in terms of who we'd like to play more in terms of result, they're fairly even sides, and bring either of them on.
Now, everybody will leave the ground today and they'll talk about the winning goal from Stuart Sinclair. There seem to be two groups of celebration, one with him in the centre circle, another one chasing your manager down the touchline. Where were you for the celebrations?
No, I was definitely running after Stuart Sinclair. I think a few of the boys were trying to maybe get the name on the starting lineup for a week on Sunday, the ones chasing the gaffer. But no, a quick mention for Stewie. I mean, I've trained with him all year, and he's been practicing that goal every time he comes in. While all the other boys are in, getting a shower and whatnot, he's out there on the training field and he's practicing doing exactly that thing, cutting in on his right foot, a couple of step overs and getting his shot away. So I had a little word with him after and said he deserved that, and he really does, because he's putting them hours, putting that extra hours to earn his little bit of luck today and be the hero. So congratulations to him.
So your one chance of galloping down the left wing, and you wasted it, being the kind of central player that you are. And of course you played with Salisbury in the Blue Square Prem. I remember your thunderous goal at Kidderminster. I think you still claim that goal against Crawley when the keeper dropped it in his net when you played the ball in from the left side live on the telly. You know what it means to play at that level. What do you think it would mean for this Salisbury side, 3 years on from being demoted, to get back into that National League?
Oh, it'd be massive. I mean, personally, it'd be like redemption for the boys that were here when they're in the conference and the gaffer. You know, I think a lot of people connected with Salisbury thought it was harsh the way we were kicked out of the Blue Square Premier, and to be able to get back in there after 3 years, it'd be like redemption for the boys. And I think everyone associated with the club deserved to be back in that Blue Square Premier, and all the ones that have been here from the Southern Premier and worked hard, Darryl, Mikey and the rest of the people, the chairman, who have managed to put the funds in to give us that platform to go and build this opportunity to be one game away from redemption. You know, fair play to them, and you know, we'll do everything once again to try and get that.
With my tongue firmly in my cheek, are you still claiming that goal against Crawley on the telly all those years ago? Still now?
Yeah, of course, yeah. I mean, from where you were, you couldn't appreciate the spin that I thought about.
Go on, get in the bar and have a drink. Well played today, congratulations.
Cheers, thank you.